Welcome to Decentralized Nation, the channel where crypto is made simpler. Today, guys, we have exciting news, an exciting video, because we have the stablecoin madness in Cardano, guys. That's true, in this Cardano summit, so many things happened, so many great announcements, and what was really, surprising for me were the announcements of these three stablecoins that were coming to Cardano. I've heard about before of the development of iUSD by Indigo Protocol a few days before the Cardano Summit. Did an interview with the founder in Learn Cardano, great channel if you guys want to go there. And it was nice. It was nice to see they were developing already this synthetic asset that was a stablecoin, basically for our space, and that was very useful and very needed. It was pretty good, but I was completely caught off guard with the USDA from a year ago. That was really surprising for me, and also caught off guard with the launch date of Djed. I wasn't expecting it to be so early, but we'll talk about all of that and all the things that are coming to the Cardano, because that's super amazing for the space. I think stablecoins, as I've said many times, are just so important, guys. I don't know what to say more than that. Like, as I showed in a previous video, you go to CoinMarketCap, you go there and you see the top 10 cryptocurrencies. You have 3 stablecoins with a huge market cap, and it was even it's a very considerable market cap, and that's because, in fact, stablecoins are very useful. In a world as volatile as crypto, stablecoins are a stable asset where you, as I said before, can cash out your gains, but you can also, it's also very useful to interact with DeFi. You can get yields on your stablecoins, and they are much safer because you just need to worry about the yield itself. The stablecoin will keep being packed to the dollar, and you can redeem it for $1. So this is awesome. You can have a more secure kind of yield, and that's good for the diversification of your crypto portfolio, but also for other DeFi initiatives like lending, borrowing. They're really useful because you have a stable value. You don't need to worry about the fluctuations of the value that can get you to get liquidated. You just need to worry about doing your monthly payments without missing a bit, and you'll be okay. So that's why stable coins are so valuable, guys, and that's why we have the cases of Tether USDT, USDC, and BUSD here. Okay, but today it's all about Cardano. There is a very decentralized network, a very decentralized blockchain, and for me, as I love the decentralization, that's very important, because I believe decentralization is one of the key pillars to give more power to people in general, so that contrary to what happens now, all our decisions are not made by a few elites, and that we can also have a saying, and we can group together and influence change in an easier way without the need for war or civil war or anything like that, just in a simple democratized way. I think that's very positive. But yeah, now let's focus on the stablecoins and on that are launching on Cardano, starting with iUSD stablecoin, guys. That it's not just announced it was going to launch; it actually launched in the Cardano Summit. And the 21st of November, the Indigo Protocol launched with iUSD and iBTC. You can see here the announcement with iUSD live on Cardano Indigo Protocol V1, and you can see here also the video if the internet allows us to. But this is really amazing. It's great to have a stable coin. As you know, this is not a Cardano native stablecoin. I have explained that before. This is in fact a synthetic asset. This is, or in other ways, it's just an asset that tracks the price of the US dollar in this case. A tokenized derivative of the US dollar, I would say. And In this case, you can use Indigo protocol to get your iUSD. You can go there directly. You can either open a position in Indigo protocol and get your iUSD straight from Indigo protocol, or you can even buy the asset, as you can see here in the exchanges that are registered. You have Sunday Swap, MinSwap, Wing Riders, a lot of options. If you want to learn more about this iUSD and how it works, I've created a video about it where I have a tutorial explaining you how to buy this asset, how to open a position, how everything works, and even how you can speculate in terms of the price of it relative to the US dollar. And if you want to watch it, it will be here on the top and probably in the description as well. And if it's not on the top, it's in the description for sure. So just stay tuned. Just click there and learn everything about it. It goes deep in this topic, and I think it will be very interesting for you and for people in general, because this question of like synthetic assets is something different and very interesting, and I think something that has a lot of future in the cryptocurrency world. But yeah, after this iUSD, we also have the announcement that caught me most off guard. That was the USDA. There's a fully backed US dollar stablecoin that's being launched by Emergo. Okay, Emergo is a reputable institution in Cardano. It's the commercial arm of Cardano. It takes care of things like marketing, develops a lot of resources like the Euro wallet, and besides that, it also takes care of education. It has a lot of programs there, and in fact, I'm part of one in partnership with DApp 360 for full disclosure. So, well, I'm learning more about Cardano and how to be a developer in Cardano. So it's an interesting, very interesting institution that is pushing the development of Cardano, one of the founding entities of Cardano, alongside IOHK, and later also with the Cardano Foundation, of course. And they partnered with a regulated financial services company, as you can see here in this announcement. I'll leave the link below for you guys to see. I can also leave the link below for Indigo protocol in case you guys want to dabble a little bit. It's not affiliate link, so don't worry. I'm not promoting anything. I don't even have Indie tokens. The only thing I have is a bit of USD that I minted in that video, iUSD that I minted in that video. So yeah, I'm just passionate about the technology in this case for sure. But yeah, they are offering a stablecoin with and also suits of other products under this new brand. There is agents, more to come on it for sure. It starts with this USDA, but they have already admitted they will be more than willing to enter in other partnerships with other countries and other companies as well. So very, very interesting to see what that will bring to the Cardano space. That will be certainly something to consider. Besides that, this is a great thing for Cardano because it's a fully backed, regulated stablecoin in partnership with a US institution that will make sure the deposits are safe and the reserves are one-to-one and fully compliant. This is very good because this is the kind of stablecoins that we know that have worked for longest, even with all the FUD about USDT and everything. USDT is still here, at least for now. We never know in the crypto space, but yeah, it's a one-by-one redemption of assets. Contrary to iUSD, you don't need to over-collateralize your CDP position, so that means the peg will be probably more stable and closer to the asset itself, to the price of the dollar. So yeah, no premium there. So that's really nice. And besides that, they will have monthly attestations. I think this is really important. Monthly attestations to show how much reserves they have. This is great, for transparency that sometimes is lacking to many of those issuers of stablecoins like USDT. We're not sure about their reserves, and I think this reliability is good to also show the public that they can trust this USDA, and it will be certainly, in my opinion, a factor for people to migrate to this stablecoin. Okay, USDA, my friends, is planning to launch on the first quarter of 2023. More specifically, around February. Okay, that's when the guys are planning to launch. However, I do think it's a complicated task. Yeah, plenty of regulations, plenty of things you need to take care. Regulations are always changing, as admitted even by Emergo themselves. So yeah, it's something that can have some delays. So be ready in case there are some delays, and it's very natural, because I don't think with all these situations in the crypto space, regulators will be very fine. Just allowing new institutions come, and they will be probably very careful with that, and they'll want to regulate everything, make sure everything is right, and that might result in some delays. So yeah, but if you guys, I'll be watching out this process, very paying a lot of attention, because I have big hopes in USDA. So you guys just have to follow this channel, turn on the notification bell, and I'll warn you about it. I'll keep you posted about what's happening in terms of the development of USDA. And yeah, we can go on this journey together, guys. But yeah, to finally complete this plethora of options of stablecoins, and to give you again a totally different option. This time we have Djed also coming. Djed said they were expecting to launch in February 2023. Again, I do think there can be some delays, because they still have to do an audit, as you guys know. Here, let me just show you Twitter of Djed stablecoin. They still have to do, as they say, January 2023 is the expected launch, but they still need to do the audit. Probably if there's some problem with the audit, although Cody, the company behind Djed, already has a lot of experience developing stablecoins and has a full network built for that. And in fact, they already have a very similar stablecoin that I'll talk about later in another blockchain. It's likely they'll still have some issues, and they might need to solve them. That might take time. Then you have another audit, and that in fact can delay the launch of Djed. So it's really cool news, but it's probably it's very likely there will be some kind of delay in the announcement, in the launch of Djed. Djed is an algorithmic stablecoin, like Luna was an algorithmic stablecoin, but the way it works, the mechanism behind this stablecoin is different from Luna, fortunately, because it would make no sense to try the same thing exactly, because if it didn't work then, why would it work now? You know, we need to try new things, to try to improve this technology, to make this technology work. And that's in fact what Djed is doing. You know, Djed is basically has a new mechanism, different mechanism, through incentives and dynamics between the participants in the market, where you have even a double collateralization of Djed itself, with the reserves in ADA, but also in Shen, that's a reserve token we can get. So double collateralization, and also a mechanism when liquidity goes low to stop liquidity from flowing out until we reach a healthier threshold, which will also be very good in case you have a spike in liquidity. There is a stopping limit to remove that liquidity, and until more liquidity is added, you won't be able to get that liquidity, and you of course have an yield to incentivize you to put that liquidity. So you have two incentives, in fact, to make sure the peg is holding. But this is like an oversimplification of the mechanism. The mechanism itself is much more complicated. I'll make a video on that for you guys. Don't worry, I'll try to simplify it. I'll try to do my best. So if you guys are interested in knowing more about Djed, just subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you'll be getting the video about Djed and other useful videos, I hope. Especially if you guys like Decentralized ecosystem, like Cardano and others. Right now our videos are more focused on Cardano, but we'll have other ecosystems. That is the goal, my friends. But yeah, we have all that mechanism with Djed. And another very interesting thing is, alongside with Djed, they are also launching Djed, Oh, first, before telling you about Djed payment system, you also have a great ecosystem. This is really important. You have a great ecosystem working with Djed to deliver the stablecoin, to adopt the stablecoin, and great Cardano companies here with amazing developers. So great hopes for Djed, for sure. Let's hope it can fill. Although don't forget Djed as decentralized, decentralized. It is decentralized, but as an algorithmic stablecoin, it's an experiment. Algorithmic stablecoins, any algorithmic stablecoin you see out there is an experiment. Sorry, because people don't know for sure it will work. We'll never know until we have an algorithmic stablecoin that resists the test of time. And so far, we haven't had that. Luna is proof of that exact fact. So yeah, we need to be very careful because we never know what might happen. But I think Djed has a very interesting mechanism and it can work. But there is a risk it might fail somehow. And I think it's very important that you are aware of that. Okay, it's a very interesting experience, but it has some risks. But I do think it's awesome to be, helping this technology. I do think we should back algorithmic stablecoins because they allow for decentralization. We don't need to trust anyone to keep our reserves. It will be pegged naturally by the algorithm, by the mechanism, and we don't need anyone to hold our dollars and trust them to give them back and to be willing to do that. And besides that, as you know, there are many cases of centralized stablecoin issuers freezing the stablecoins. So here you don't have that, it's everything decentralized. You have the power, you really have the control of your funds, which doesn't happen with normal stablecoins, with the centralized and fully backed stablecoins, because at the end of the day, they can freeze them, they can reject, giving you your US dollars. So you really don't have that much power, unfortunately, right now. And that's why I think having an algorithmic stablecoin really would change that for good. Okay, guys. But yeah, let's hope Djed can work. As you can also see, Djed has announced the development of Djed Pay. It's basically an app for crypto, like a crypto gateway to allow merchants, e-commerce platforms, basically anyone online to accept Djed online as a form of payment, and and basically increase crypto adoption, increase Djed adoption. This is a very interesting initiative and certainly a great thing to add to Djed. But of course, Djed will have phases in terms of launch. It'll probably not launch everything at the same time, and there will be improvements. So we don't really know if this Djed payment app will come immediately when Djed is launched. Probably not. Probably will come a little bit later. But it's still a very interesting thing and another use case for Djed that is really nice. Besides that, as you guys know, Djed is a stablecoin that's being developed by Cody. I spoke to you a little bit about Cody before, explaining what they were. But besides that, they already developed other stablecoins. They were in the development of Sigma USD. This is a stablecoin in the Ergo ecosystem that I think is running around a year already with success. And as you can see here, you see how much circulating supply we have of SIG USD. That's the equivalent to the Djed. We see a very high reserve ratio of 405%, which is very good. And we see here that the price for 1 ERG, we can get approximately 1.44 SIG USD. So let's check out the Ergo price, 1.44. Okay, cool. So as you can see, it's perfectly packed to the dollar right now, the stablecoin. And I think it uses a mechanism similar to the Djed one, although there are some differences. But I'll have to, I really don't know much yet about the SIG USD. And I'll have a video for you about Djed later, guys. So maybe it will be another interesting video to compare SIG-USD to Djed. Who knows? If you guys would like that video and if you think it's interesting, please drop a comment, ask for it, tell me something, because you know, at the end of the day, I want to make videos that are valuable for you guys, that you're interested about and that you care. So yeah, so it's great to just be able to ask you and to have you guys tell me what you want to see. But again, you know, we never know if Djed can keep up its tight launching date of January 2023. So once again, we'll track that progress and any updates about Djed in this channel. And if you guys are interested about that and you want to keep up to date to Djed and its launch and even how it works when it comes, just follow this channel, guys. Follow this channel, subscribe, put on the notification bell, and we'll be glad to have you joining this decentralized nation. This nation where everyone that wants freedom, wants a better life, is welcome. So if you fit the need, if you fit the description, come on and let's join together, guys. Okay, so yeah, now to wrap it up, I really want to know which one of these stablecoins are you more interested in. You know, which one of these stablecoins really makes you excited. You know, just drop in the comments what you think and which one is your favorite. And yeah, have an awesome day. Hope to see you again soon, and let's keep things decentralized. See you guys.